So then, you have to mind the absolutely disgusting pillar because it needs a good valet, does this car at the minute. But just found, I don't know if I mentioned it in one of my earlier videos, I found a boost leak, and it turned out it was on the plate where the EGR pipe goes from the front to the cooler at the back. It's got just a blanking plate on this at the minute, so it's had the cooler deleted. It was squealing from there, so now we've got no more squealy boost. So I mean, we can just get a straight bit there. Watch. Yeah, hit it. And it pulls so much smoother now. We've got a lovely powering, like it's not harsh either, it's quite smooth. Now obviously with the modifications I'm running, I'll just wind this window up so you can hear it. Now with the modifications I'm running, the clutch can take the power, because obviously I've got the stage 2 clutch. The flywheel on the single mass, a lot of people said it'll make a load of noise. It does, but it's not scary. It's just a little bit chattery, that's all. And to be honest, I don't mind it, and it drives alright with it in. The turbo is alright. I've got a second-hand turbo on it at the moment. It said it had a recent rebuild, but it did seem to be alright until I get mine back from ITS. And then once I've got mine back, I'll run it in a little bit and then send it for mapping, which should be a stage 2 then. So temperatures are bang on. I've got temperatures alright. I'm only running a standard radiator, but there's S3 intercooler, straight through pipe. I mean, you can hear it. I'll just drop all windows, you get to hear it as soon as you hit boost with the standard pipe on. 1 second, 3, 2, 1. So yeah, it is a bit loud, but you can, before I wind windows up, you can drive it sensibly. You know, you can tell the windows are open because I've got my friggin' air blowing all over. State of it. Just wind windows up again. But yeah, so I mean, I've done a few little specs there. I mean, I'll do a proper spec list eventually on it, on like the full thing, the wheels, coilovers, exhaust, everything. But basically, for a quick little engine spec list, it's running a 1749 standard turbo with a 1752 wheel. So it's basically like a stage 1 hybrid. It's only a baby hybrid. And it's got the S3 cooler, standard piping, just a little adapter bit on it, so I can put it to my standard piping. EGR blank, which has just been like a plate and the EGR cooler delete. Decat pipe. And then it's had all the boxes chopped out. Don't know why, but it should realistically, I thought it had a stainless cap back, but it's just had the boxes chopped out, which will probably eventually get a full thing on it. Well, but it sounds nice enough, I think. Probably didn't do it justice on video, but yeah, EGR blank, stage 1 map on it, which is not aggressive. It's just, I think it's more like an eco map, like a base map for the Venom turbo that one on it. I've got exactly the same turbo on. It's just that this one, it's a Garrett, it's a 1749 with a 52 wheel, which is same as my Venom that I had on, but the Venom's getting rebuilt, so it'll be the same turbo. It's just that all I'm going to do is make sure that once I put the rebuilt turbo on and I map it, I'm not going to get any turbo problems, I'm not going to get any clutch problems, any flywheel chatter. I'll get my single mass flywheel chatter, which you do get, but that's it. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty much ready for mapping now. I'll probably put a better EGR blank on it, probably a dark side one on it, and I'll put a hard pipe kit, and I'm thinking of putting a oil catch can kit on it as well. Now they are pricey, but I've heard nothing but good things about them, and whatever can, I'm wanting to run good power on this, but sensibly, without killing it. You know, I don't want to, like they say, oh, you need to run clutching. I'm not braying it from a standstill, you know, so it's not too bad. It's pretty much ready to go out of the box, and I mean, I've done nearly 100 miles with this clutching now. Sorted the niggly problems out. I've got a couple of bits to sort on it. Once I've sorted the bits and I've got my rebuilt turbo on it, it'll go for mapping, but until then I'm just running everything in basically. But yeah, I mean, it's mint. It is mint. Pretty much. It drives bang on. It holds the road well. It's only got budget tyres on, but it really does hold the road quite well. I don't know what coilovers on it, but I'll try and find that out. It has got coilovers on it, but yeah, that's another thing. And it handles nice. So I don't know if you can hear that flywheel chatter. That's all you get, and it's quite nice. So yeah, it's quite smooth to drive. I mean, this is my daily driver at the moment. My van's normally my daily driver, but this is my daily driver. And once, obviously, that's why it's mucky as well, because obviously I put my tools in it and stuff, and I wanted to take the van off the road to fix that properly, because and sort this properly. So I've got 2 decent running motors. Now this one I want to be running reliably with a good amount of power, and my aim, I don't know if I've seen it done on a couple of them. They've hit 300 brake in a BKD diesel 140, not the B&M 170s. I hadn't really looked into them, because obviously I'm running the BKD 140 as well. I've seen a lot of people running good power figures with them, with a good map and good bits, obviously with a big GT2 and 2260 VK turbo and the 120% injectors. But obviously mine's ready for that, the turbo and injectors, and then I can, once I've put my map on it after what I've got now, and then done a future map on it with the bigger injectors and turbo, should see some good figures. But everybody be saying, oh, just put the big turbo on and put the big injectors in now and then map it. Yeah, it's all right doing that, but all my ancillaries, I want a hard pipe kit on it. It's all right having the standard piping on it, but it won't be able to take the boost. But yeah, anyways, that's enough for this video. Like I said, once the laptop's all charged up, I'm going to do some coding as well. I'm going to have a look at doing like the sweeping dials and stuff. So yeah, stay tuned for my next video. I'll put that one on, sounding like a proper YouTuber now. Stay tuned to my next video. But yeah, I'll get some coding done and I'll try and talk you through it, and then yeah, be a bit easier for everyone to understand. Cheers.